Hello everyone, myself Dr. Anindya Sundar Das. I am working as an assistant professor in Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering in Swami Vivekananda Institute of Science and Technology, Dakshin Govindapur, Kolkata. This is lecture number 21 and the topic is problem of Bode plot. In last video lecture, I discussed about the Bode plot and how to construct Bode magnitude plot and phase plot and the concept of gain crossover frequency, phase crossover frequency, how to find out gain margin and phase margin. Now let us solve some problem. Okay. Now first thing is we have first problem. Okay. Example one. We have to plot Bode diagram for the following transfer function and obtain gain and crossover frequency. Whatever the transfer function given, first point is you have to write that in time constant form. That means it should be written in 1 plus st form. Okay. From that we can find out the corner frequency as 1 by t. Okay. Now we can look into this transfer function. It is written in 1 plus st form. So then we have to replace s by j omega, that will be the frequency domain. So j omega if you put, then t equal to, we can find out omega c1. This is your st. Okay. So t equal to, you know, value. So we can find out omega c1 equal to 1 by t, 2.5 and 1 by 0.1, that is 10 radian per second. So we got the two corner frequency. Okay. Now the plot, what we can see here, we have 10 by s term, k by s, that contributes a minus 20 dB per decade slope. Okay. Then we have a pole that contributes another minus 20 dB. Okay. So slope becomes minus 40 dB at that frequency, which is your omega c1. Then we have another pole. So at that particular crossover frequency, okay, we have another pole. So it slope changes to minus 60 dB per decade at omega c2. So this should be the plot. Now we have to find out all the gain. Okay. So we have to assume a frequency which is higher than lower than omega c1, and we have to assume another frequency that is higher than omega c2. Okay. Then at that four frequency we can find out its gain. Then we can complete the magnitude plot. For that, the variation of slope that we have to calculate from the term. First term is 10 by s term. It doesn't have any corner frequency, but slope it has minus 20 dB. Okay, because pole at origin. Then we have a pole, corner frequency is 1 by t, omega c1 1 by t, 2.5. So one pole means minus 20 dB per decade slope, that we have to add with the previous one, so it becomes minus 40. Then we have another pole, corner frequency is 1 by t, that is 10. So one pole means it contributes minus 20 dB per decade slope, that we have to add with previous one, so it will be minus 60 dB. So that will be the plot. Okay, now you have to find out the frequency gain value at all those points. Okay, so this is the, we have to assume this is your first corner frequency, this is your second corner frequency. Okay, then this is the plot. So this is your minus 20 dB per decade, minus 40 dB, minus 60 dB per decade. Okay, these are the line. This is your omega c1, omega c2. So you have to assume a frequency that is less than omega c1, that is omega ci, and another higher than that, that is omega h, higher than the highest corner frequency. Okay. So here we have considered omega ci equal to 0.1, less than that 2.5, and greater than 10, 50. Okay. Now we can't consider this omega equal to 0. Okay. This value we cannot consider 0 because the x-axis plot, okay, is log omega. Okay, so that will be log 0. So log 0 is actually undefined. Okay, so you cannot start that point from 0. It should be more than, greater than that, so 0.1. Now if this is the point and this is the point, now what is the gain here, that you have to find out. The formula is what, we have a pole, so term is 10 by j omega. Gain in dB 20 log of that factor. Omega value 0.1, so you get 40 dB. So here that value is 40 dB. Okay, then at this particular point omega c1, what happens? This slope doesn't change. Okay, so same formula you have to use, 20 log 10 of j omega k by s term, where omega becomes 2.5 omega c1, so it is 12 dB. Okay, then the slope changes. Okay, slope changes and slope becomes minus 40. Okay, so we have to use the new formula, that is slope change, slope from omega c1 to omega c2 into the variation of frequency, that is into log of omega c2 by omega c1. Okay, difference between the two frequency, and difference in log, that is division. Okay, plus the value at omega c1. Okay, so minus 40 dB into log of 10 by 2.5 plus 12, you will get minus 12. So this factor is minus 12. So 0 dB line passes through this one. Okay, then again slope changes, so same formula you have to use, change of slope into variation of frequency, that is log of omega h by omega c2 plus gain at omega c2. Okay, so change of slope minus 60 into log of 50 by 10. Okay, plus previous value of the gain. Okay, minus 54. So here at this point the gain should be minus 54 dB. That is the plot, magnitude plot. Phase plot, we have to put omega value. First we have to find out the equation. So what we have, 0 k value here, the angle is 0. Here we have s term, that means angle should be 90 degree. So if you take that to numerator, minus 90 degree, and here two angles, that will be minus. Okay, that we have to take to numerator, and minus 90 degree minus tan inverse 0.4 omega minus tan inverse 0.1 omega. That is the formula. Now in that we have to put omega value. What are the omega value that we have used? Those value we have to find out, and you can take some intermediate value also. So 0.1, 2.5, 10. We can take another value as 20, 50, and intermediate value. Okay. Now you can see this value already crosses minus 180 degree. Okay. Then you should not go any further, because our criteria to find out the uh, phase crossover frequency, that time that phase angle must be 180 degree. So that will be enough. If it crosses this line, then it is enough. We can find out omega pc, then from that we can find out gain margin, and we can do that. Okay, now let me just show you the plot. So started from point 1, this is 1, this is your 10. Okay, so 10 times, that is, so this will be 1, then again 10 times here, so it will be 10, again 10 times 100. Okay, again 10 times, it will be 1000, then 10,000. So we can plot from point 1 to 10,000 hertz frequency omega. Okay, so that's why this is called the semi-log graph. So we can plot that. At point 1 gain is 40, at 2.5 gain is 12, at 10 gain is minus 12, at 50 gain is minus 54. Then you can choose those point, and you can connect that using your scale. Then similarly phase plot, say point 1 what is the phase, point 2 1, then 2.5, 4, 5, like that way you can plot it. Okay, and you can draw the line by your hand. Okay, now the main point is what we have to find out, omega pc. Okay, omega pc means phase crossover frequency. That means phase plot crosses minus 180 degree line at what frequency? This is your minus 180 degree line. Okay, this crosses at this particular point, which is 5. That is your omega pc. Okay, and that is your omega pc. Fine. Now if you want to find out omega gc means gain crossover frequency. That means the frequency at which the gain crosses 0 dB line or magnitude equal to 1. This is your 0 dB line. This is the point, and if you draw a line, it is same as 5. So omega PC, omega GC both are same. Okay, so gain band crossover and phase crossover frequency 5 radian per second. If gain crossover frequency, phase crossover frequency are equal, then GM and PM are 0. Then system is marginally stable. That is the conclusion from this point or from this problem. Okay. Now let us solve another problem. What we have, k by k a square term. That means what we will have, a pole at there is a 2 0 at origin, a square. So that slope, okay, that slope should be plus 40 dB. 1 0 means 20 dB, 2 0 means plus 40 dB per decade slope. So the slope is now plus 40 dB because we have k square term. Then we have a pole. That means subtract by minus 20 dB, right? Minus 20 dB. So what it will become? One sec. Okay. So plus 40 dB slope. Okay, let me draw it once again. So plus 40 dB slope, then it will be minus plus 20 dB. So first it is plus 40 dB at this omega C1 frequency, it becomes plus 20 dB. Why? Because we have added one pole at omega C1 crossover frequency. Second crossover frequency, okay, omega C2, it becomes 0 dB per decade because we have another pole. So it contributes minus 20 dB. Okay, so now it is written in 1 plus ST term, so we can find out omega C1, that is 1 by 0.2 5 radian per second, omega C2 50 radian per second, and we can put S equal to j omega. Okay, now you can find out the change of slope. So first term is k. Here we have k into a square. We don't know value of k. So what is the question? Sketch the body report for the following transfer function. Determine the system gain k for the gain crossover frequency to be 5 radian per second. Okay, that is the problem. So you have to find out value of k. Okay, so first we have to plot this Bode plot assuming k equal to 1. Okay, that's why we are taking 1 into j omega square, no corner frequency, plus 40 dB per decade slope. Then we have a pole, corner frequency 5 1 by t, so it contributes minus 20 dB decade, that you have to add with the previous slope, so become minus 20 plus 20 plus 40 plus minus 20, so it will be plus 20. Then we have another pole, corner frequency 50, it should add another minus 20 dB slope. Okay, so plus 20 minus 20, it will be 0 dB. So that is the plot. Okay, now we have to find out, we have to assume frequency less than omega c1, another greater than omega c1, omega c2. Okay, then for this 4 point we have to find out the gain. Okay, then magnitude plot is over. Okay, so now we have to use the same formula point, that is one frequency you have to assume, that is say 0.5, this is your 5, so 0.5 50, that should be 100. Okay, then the plot is your 40 dB, then 20 dB, then 0. Okay, now this is your omega ci, formula is k s square. Now k equal to 1, so gain you have to find out as, this is your plus 40 dB, this is your plus 20 dB, this is your 0 dB. Okay, so gain is 20 log k s square. Now k is 1, so omega square. Okay, magnitude. Okay, so 0.5, so it will be minus 12 dB. So this is minus 12. Okay, then at this omega c1, there is no change of slope. We have to find out gain. So same formula, a equal to 20 log j omega square, 20 log omega square. So we can put omega equal to 5. That is your omega c1 value. So 28 dB. So this is your 28 dB. So your 0 dB line passes through this. Okay. Then we have a slope change. Okay. This is your omega c2. Then what is the formula? If you remember, the formula is change of slope from omega c1 to omega c2. into change of frequency log of omega c2 by omega c1 plus the previous gain. Okay, so change of slope 20 dB log of 50 by 5 plus 28, which is the previous gain. So it will be 48 dB. So here it will be 48 dB. Okay, now there is a this value is what, there is no change, there is a change of slope from this point, right? This point to this, there is a change of slope. And what is the slope value? The change of slope from omega c2 to omega h, okay, whatever the value, into log of omega h by omega c2, okay, plus gain of previous point. Okay, now change of slope is 0 because it becomes 0 dB. Okay, so it will be 48 only. That is quite obvious. It remained parallel to x-axis, so gain should be same. That is the magnitude plot. Similarly, you can find out the equation for phase angle. What we are getting here, we have double pole, double zero at origin, so it will be 180 degree. Okay, minus 2 pole. So 180 degree minus tan inverse 0.2 omega minus tan inverse 0.02 omega. And we can put omega value 0.5, 1, 5, 10, 50, 100. We can find out all those angle value, then we can plot it. Okay. Now let us plot it first, then let us find out what are the point. So it has started from omega 5. Okay. Omega 5, the gain is minus 12. Then omega equal to 5, the gain is 28. Okay, then omega equal to 50, it becomes 48. Okay, and up to 100 it will remain as 48. So that will be the plot. Now phase plot we have to do. So phase plot, these values are given, so you can plot it. Okay, so phase plot. Now these are the value 174, like that way. Now all values are basically, you can see this is a uh, positive. Okay, it is shown like positive value. Okay, now what is the question, that given that the gain crossover frequency is 5 radian per second. Okay, gain crossover frequency, but omega equal to 5 radian per second, the gain is 20 dB, 28 dB per, for k equal to 1. Now this is the plot for k equal to 1. Okay, for k equal to 1. And in that case, what we can see, that at omega equal to 5, this value omega equal to 5, this should be your omega gc, gain crossover frequency. That means at that point omega equal to 5, this magnitude plot should cross this 0 dB line. Okay, this 0 dB line, fine, this 0 dB line, but it is crossing, but at this 5, this line, at this point when omega gc at 5 radian per second, the gain is 28. Okay, so the variation of gain, that is 28 dB. At k equal to 1, 28 dB is the gain. Okay, so that should be the omega gc, omega equal to 5. That means what, we have 28 dB extra value. Okay, so we have to go down by 28 dB. That should be the plot. Okay, that should be the plot. We have to go down by 28 dB. Then what is the conclusion that we can make? That for that we have to subtract it by minus 28. We have to go down. So we have to subtract minus 28 dB. So hence every point of magnitude plot, okay, minus 28 dB should be added. Okay, if we add minus 28, it will go down and it will reach to 0 point. Okay, at omega equal to 5, it should be the gain crossover frequency. That means 20 log k, that value should be minus 20 dB. That gain factor should contribute minus 28 dB. From that we can find out value of k. So log k equal to minus 20 by 20. So k equal to 10 to the power minus 28 by 20. So this is the value of k. So that is called gain adjustment. Okay, knowing the factor gain crossover frequency or phase crossover frequency, we can find out the gain factor. Okay, how we can vary the, or how we can decide the value of k. That is the example 2. Now let us solve another example, example 3. Here we can see that we have to find out phase margin and gain margin. And here we can see we have a term like 7 by S, 1, 0 and a quadratic pole. Okay. So what is the cutoff, corner frequency? Now we can see that from the second order polynomial that omega n square equal to 100. Okay, so omega n equal to 10. Now this is your one of the corner frequency. We can find out the zeta value also. Now we have to write this one is not written in 1 plus st term form, so we have to write down, convert that. Okay, so we have to take 100 common factor. Okay, then we will get this particular expression. Okay, so 75 by 100 we will get 0.75. Okay, now in this equation we have to put s equal to j omega. Okay, then we can find out that expression. Okay, what is g of j omega. Okay, and we can put j omega square, so it will be minus. Okay, so we can find out this is imaginary part, this is real part. That will help to find out the angle. Okay, so here we have is pole at origin. So by okay, we have a pole at origin, that means it should have minus 20 dB per decade line. Okay, then we have a 0. Let us find out the corner frequency, which one is higher. So 1 by 0.2, 1 by 0.2, that corner frequency is 5, and for this quadratic pole 10. Fine. So minus 20 dB, then we have a 0, so it becomes 0 dB. Okay, 0 means plus 20 dB you have to add. Then at that particular corner frequency it becomes minus 40 dB per decade, because we have two pole quadratic equation, two pole, so that's why minus 40 dB. So that will be the plot. Then you have to find out all the gain. Okay, we have to assume lower than omega c1, higher than another frequency. Okay, then we can find out the gain very easily. So we can calculate, this is your factor which doesn't have any corner frequency but slope of minus 20. We have a 0, corner frequency 5, slope is plus 20. So if you add that, it will become 0 dB. Now we have a quadratic equation, second order pole, corner frequency is 10, that contributes two poles, so minus 40 dB per decade line. So 0 minus plus minus 40 dB, so minus 40 dB. Okay, now we can find out the gain. Okay, so let us consider 2 point, one is 0.5, another one is 10, two frequency we have to assume. So now we can find out the plot, like say starting point is minus 20 dB per decade line. Okay, minus 20 dB be due to the pole. This is your omega I, that is your 0.5. Okay, so 20 log of k divided by j omega, omega value is 0.5, so this is your 3.5 dB. Then your slope become, then this is your omega c1. Okay, omega c1, there is no change of slope, so 20 log of 0.75 by 5, the value of omega c1. So this one will be minus 16.5 dB. So here it will be the 0 dB line. Okay, then but what happens, slope change to 0, right? So there is a slope change. Okay, so at what we can write, change of slope from omega c1 to omega c2 into change of frequency variation log of omega c2 by c1 plus the gain, previous gain a of omega c1. So what you can see is change of slope is 0 dB. Okay, what is the value, minus 16.5, that should be the value. That is quite obvious because slope is 0 dB. Okay, now we have quadratic pole, so that for minus 40 dB per decade line, here we have the omega h value. Okay, and gain you have to find out. So same formula, slope changes, so that will be slope into log of omega h2 by omega c2 plus gain at omega c2. Okay, so minus 40 into log of 20 by 10, 20 we have assumed as wh value. Okay, 20, so minus plus the gain of previous gain value, we can take it here. So this is minus 28.5. so this is the simple magnitude plot. We can draw it very easily. Now gain factor, phase angle factor. Phase angle means what we can do here. We have a 0 here, so tan inverse of this is 0 degree for constant. This is tan inverse zero point 0.2, okay, omega, tan inverse zero point 0.2 omega. For this quadratic factor, what is the gain? I mean phase angle, tan inverse of imaginary part by real part. Okay, that we can see here. Tan inverse point. This is for 0. This is for 0 factor. Okay, this is for pole at origin, and this one is for quadratic pole. Okay, then we can calculate all those values. We can calculate all those values. Okay, now what we can see here that we can plot it. Okay, but we can see here that uh, phase margin, phase plot is not crossing the minus 180 degree line. Okay, if you change that to infinity also. Okay, so if it is infinity, okay, then it will be minus 90. Okay, then it is, if omega equal to infinity, tan inverse infinity is minus 90, so that will be minus 180. Again we have, if you put infinity, another 90, so it will be minus 90. So it is not changing the value, but that means phase plot cannot reach to minus 180 degree. So phase plot crosses minus 180 degree line only at infinity. Okay, so that is your phase for this um, omega pc is become infinity. Okay, phase crossover frequency becomes infinity. Okay, so this gain at infinity is minus infinity, so gain margin is positive plus infinity. Okay, so this is the plot that we can see here. At omega equal to 0.5, this is the gain. Okay, then at omega equal to 5, this is the gain, minus 16.5. At omega equal to 10, this is the gain. Okay, at 20, minus 28.5. So this is the plot, minus 0 dB, 20 dB, then 0 dB, then minus 40 dB per decade. And we can plot this uh, magnitude plot. It is not crossing minus 180 degree line. Okay, that means there is no phase crossover frequency. If there is no phase crossover frequency, then gain margin is what? At phase crossover frequency, we have to find out the gain. Okay, gain, then we can find out gain margin. Okay, but phase crossover frequency is infinity, so that gain margin will be plus infinity. Okay, that is the point. Now here we can find out this value of this phase margin. Gain crossover frequency, look for that. Now gain crossover frequency means when it crosses 0 dB line. Okay, that is the gain crossover frequency. Now that time, what is the phase angle that you have to find out? It is 88. Then the phase margin is 180 degree, 180 degree plus 5 gc. 5 gc equal to 88 degrees, so it will be 92. Okay, so phase margin is positive and gain margin is plus infinity. Okay, so it is a stable system. Okay, that is the conclusion. Now let us solve another problem, problem number 4. Okay, it is also written in 1 plus st form. We have to draw the Bode plot. Put s equal to j omega. What we have? A constant term. Only k term is there. We don't have sk term or k by s to the power n term. Okay, so the slope should start from a 0 dB line because of this gain. Then we have to look for crossover frequency. 1 by 4 is 0.25. So first we have a pole, then 1 by 2.5, then we have a 0. So after that a pole means minus 20 dB. Okay, then we have a 0 means again 0 dB. Okay, then again we have a pole, that means again minus 20 dB. So 0 minus 20, due to pole, due to 0 it becomes 0, again minus 20 dB. So that should be the magnitude plot, and then we have to find out the gain. That's all. Now we can see the term for this k, the slope is 0. Only k doesn't have any slope. and corner frequency not there. Then for this pole we have 0.25 corner frequency minus 20 dB. So minus 20 dB is the decade, I mean slope. Then we have a 0.5 frequency. We have to add plus 20 dB. So plus and minus it becomes 0 dB. Then we have another pole. So corner frequency is 4. We have to add minus 20 dB per decade. So it will be minus 20 dB. So that will be the plot. Okay. Now we can find out less than 0.25, say point. Okay. So this is 20 log k. What is the gain? What is this gain value? First gain value that should be 20 log k. Okay, that should be 20 log k. That should be the gain value. Okay, k is 5, so 20 log 5, that is plus 14. So that plot start from plus 14 degree dB. Okay, at whatever the omega we have considered 0.1. Okay, that time omega value doesn't come into picture because it is 20 log k. Okay, then at omega equal to omega c1, that is the omega c1, again this slope is same, so 20 log k contributes the gain. Okay, there is no slope change, so it will be that plus 14 only up to this. Then we have slope change. Okay, up to the second crossover frequency, so that will be change of slope which is minus 20 dB. Okay, into frequency variation log omega c2 by omega 1, then gain at omega c1 minus 20 dB into log of 0.5 by 0.25 plus 24 14 8 dB. Okay, so it becomes 8 dB here. Okay, then slope becomes 0 up to omega c2. After that becomes minus 20. So now here what is the gain? That should be same as this, but you have to find out. So change of slope, means slope from omega c2 to omega c3. Okay, and frequency variation log of omega ct by omega c2 plus gain at this omega c2. So 0 slope, 0 into factor plus that previous gain, so it will be 8 dB itself. Now there is again slope change, of slope, that is minus 20 into change of frequency log of 10 by 4. Okay, plus previous, so it becomes 0 dB. Okay, so this is 0 dB. Fine, that will be the plot. Okay, now we can find out the phase angle using this particular from this formula. 0, then tan inverse 2 omega. Okay, minus tan inverse 4 omega minus tan inverse 0.25 omega. So tan inverse 2 omega minus tan inverse 4 omega minus tan inverse 0.525 omega. So you can put all those omega value. Okay, and you can find out all those angles. Then we can plot it very easily. Now also from here you can see this plot is not going to cut, I mean intersect the minus 180 degree line. Okay, minus 180 degree line. So that is the problem. Then gain margin is omega pc is infinity. Okay, so gain margin becomes plus infinity. Okay, that's all. And we can find out the phase crossover gain crossover frequency here. So this is omega 1, what is the point here? 0.5, what is the point 0 dB line, because we have only k factor. Then 0.5, 20 dB per decade, this pole factor, again a 0 factor, we makes your uh, magnitude plot to 0 dB. Okay, then this point another pole, and this point is for when it crosses 0 dB line. Okay, so this fact omega, this is your gain crossover frequency. Okay, gain crossover frequency is 10, but that time phase is 70 degree, so phase margin we can find out as 180 degree plus 5gc. Okay, 5gc equal to minus 70 degree, so it will be plus 110 degree. Okay, that is your gain margin. So this system is also stable. Gain margin is infinity and phase margin is positive. Okay, that is the conclusion. Now these are the one type of problem. Okay, that is they will provide you the transfer function, and you have to plot Bode plot, that is magnitude plot and phase plot. From that you have to find out omega PC, okay, then omega GC, okay. From omega PC you have to find out gain margin. From omega GC we have to find out phase margin. Then we can predict the stability from these 2 points. Okay, this is one type of problem. Another type of problem that is usually asked in competitive exam. Okay, this problem is taken from GATE examination, and this is the plot is given. We have to find out its equivalent transfer function. Okay, this is the magnitude plot. Now, magnitude plot starting at low frequency range decides the term, whether the term should be only k or k h to the power n whole 0 at origin, or k divided by h to the power n. That decided by this low frequency range. Okay, here this 0 dB. If it is only k factor, then the slope is 0 dB. If we have 0, the slope is plus 20 n, depend on what is the value of n. Okay, and if you have pole at origin, then the slope must be minus 20 into n. N is number of pole. Okay, 1 2 3 4, like that way. Okay, so this is the point that you have to remember. Then we can say what is the term. Now here we have only 0 dB slope, that means we have only k term. Okay, then the slope increases plus 20 dB. Plus 20 dB means 1 0, so we must have 1 0. Omega c1 equal to 1, so s divided by omega, that is 1. Okay, 1 by omega equal to t. Okay, so omega equal to 1, so 1 0 is there. Okay, then the slope becomes 0 dB per decade at crossover frequency 10. So plus 20 to 0, so we have to add minus 20 dB. So we have a pole, that will be s divided by 10. Okay, fine. Then at 100, what will happen? Again it become minus 20 dB. 0 to minus 20 dB means we have a pole, because we have to add minus 20 dB per decade slope. That for that we require a single pole. So that should be the term. Okay, that should be the term. So now we have to find out which one is the correct result. That means what we can see, s plus 10. Okay, this answer is not correct. Okay, now this answer is also not correct. Between these two, any one of those should be correct, because here we have 1 plus s term, here s plus 10, s plus 100. Okay, now 10 and 100, that should come at numerator. Okay, so it should be 10 to the 1000 should be there. Now the point is, you have to find out the value of k. If you find value of k, then you can multiply, you can get this factor. Okay, so that is the point. So this is how we can solve it very easily. So that is written here. I am not going to do it once again. So this is the factor that we are getting. Okay, now at for transfer function at s equal to 0, k is the DC gain. Okay, which is a function of low frequency region. Now k value, how we can find out? What is the gain here? 20 log of k equal to that gain. Okay, so 20 log k equal to 20 minus 20. Okay, so log k equal to minus 1, so 10 to the power minus 1 means k equal to 1 by 10. So we have to put k equal to 1 by 10. We can take this factor. Okay, so here we will have 10 10 cancelled to 100, so 10 to 10 square. So C is the right answer. Okay, now let us solve another problem that is also from GATE question. So this is the plot. What we can observe here, that this slope is minus 20 dB per decade. 20 dB per decade means we must have a pole, and that should be a single pole. Okay, then we have 0 dB, that means we must have a 0. Then only it will be minus 20 plus 20 dB means 0. So s divided by term is 2. 2 is the corner frequency. Then slope becomes minus 20, so we must have a pole, that will be 1 plus s divided by 20. Okay, so s by 2 plus 1, s by 20 plus 1, that is okay. This is also okay. Okay, now all the having same factor, so we have to find out the value of k. Okay, then we can see what is the answer. So now we can see k value, how we can find out. Now this is the point and this is the point. Okay, and from this low frequency region we have to find out k value. If we know this gain, we can find out the value of gain. If we know this gain, this point gain and omega, we can find out, because k by h term. Okay, if you take log 20 log of that, what we will have? 20 log of k minus 20 log of omega, right? S equal to j omega. You can take magnitude equal to omega. This is the formula. Okay, that will be equal to that gain value, any one of the point gain. We have to change the omega value. Okay, here it is 20 dB. So what is the formula we can use? dB value equal to 20 log k plus minus log omega. Depend on the slope. It is having pole, it is minus 0 plus. Okay, and this value can change if we have two pole 40, 20, 40, like that we have to change, that's all. Okay, now 20 dB at omega equal to 2, so 20 log k minus 20 log omega equal to 2. If you calculate, we can find k equal to 20. Now you can put here 20. Okay, so here 20 answer is here given. Okay, so this should be the right answer, that's all. Now let us solve another problem. This is an interesting problem, also from GATE examination. So the Bode plot of this function given is this. Which one is the correct answer? Now here transfer function is given. Okay, so we can draw the Bode plot from that function. Okay, it is written in the form of 1 plus j omega. So it is 1 plus s, 10 plus s, 10 plus s squares. Okay, so it is not written in ht form, 1 plus ht form. This is okay, 1 plus ht. Okay, but this term is not written, so 10 we have to take common. Okay, 1 plus s by 10. Here also 100 we have to take common, whole square 10 to the power 4. Okay, so here we have 10 to the power 4. Okay, that should be cancelled, so it will be 1 by 10.1. That is your transfer function in time constant form. Okay, so this is the most important form that we have to find out, then only you can plot. Now omega c1 equal to 1, 10, then 100. Okay, we don't have any, so and k value is 0.1 now. Okay, so what is the 20 log k value? That is the gain. Okay, 20 log k equal to k equal to 0.1, so 20 log k equal to minus 20 dB. Okay, so it should start from minus 20 dB. Okay, because of the 20 log k, we don't have zero term or pole term at origin, so slope must be 0 dB. Okay, minus 20 dB. Now at omega equal to 1 we have a 0. Okay, at omega equal to 1 we have a 0, so that slope must be plus 20 dB. Okay, this is your omega equal to 1. Then we have a pole at omega equal to 10. At omega equal to 10 we have a pole. Okay, this should be the plus 20 dB, 20 plus 20 dB slope at 10. Then we have two poles are there. Okay, so minus 40 dB, two poles. Okay, so okay, one sec, this is the log 20k, 20 log k, then we have a 0. Okay, after 1 0 we have a 1 pole, so it should be this way. Okay, 1 0, 1 0, then 1 pole at 10, so it will be 0 dB. Then we have 2 pole, so it should be minus 40 dB. Okay, at 100. So this should be the magnitude plot. Let us plot it. So minus 20 dB line, Okay, then for this 0 plus 20 dB, then for pole 0 dB, then for two poles minus 40 dB. Now in this particular plot, what we can see that this plot start at plus 20, so it is wrong. This plot start at plus 20, so wrong. Now what we can see, these values are giving plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. That means, but we have to write here at omega, but we have to assume as log omega. Okay, we have to assume as log omega. Now if you take log omega value, log 100 equal to plus 2, log 10 equal to plus 1, log 1 equal to 0. Okay, so if you consider that, what we can see here, that at 1 it should be between 1 and 2, it should be 0 dB. Okay, between 1 and 2 it should be 0 dB, that we can see here and here, but this is already wrong. Fine, so what is the correct answer we are getting? 0 is here. Okay, this is a 0 point minus 1, so 0 it should be minus 20 dB. So if you consider this one as a reference line, okay, then what we can see, minus 20 dB, 0 minus 20 dB plus 1, then it will be plus 2, 0 dB, then plus 3, it is going down. So this plot is similar to this plot A. That is your answer. Here what they have taken, that they have taken this log value just to confuse you. Okay, instead of 10, 100 and 1, they have taken this value as log. Okay, that's all. That is the difference we are getting here. That is the plot. Okay. Now let us solve another problem. This is also from GATE examination. So this has only one line. That means we have only term k by s to the power n, because if low frequency have a negative slope, we must have pole at origin, and how many poles we have, that we have to find out from the slope. If slope is minus 20 dB, one pole, minus 40, two pole, minus 60, three pole at origin, that way. Now here this slope is not changing, so we have only k by s to the power n term. So we have to find out what is the value of k and how many n are there, how many poles are there. So we have to find out slope of this line. So what we can do, we can take 2 points. Okay, this is one point, this is another point. Okay, we can apply the formula. Slope is equal to what? Y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Y2 value is minus 8. Okay, and y1 is 32, and this is log omega, actually this plot of frequency. So log of omega 2 minus log of omega 1. This is your x2 and this is your x1 then. Okay, omega 2 value equal to 10, omega 1 is 1. Okay, value, so we can put the value, this is minus 40 dB per decade. That means here n should be equal to 2. Okay, so the term must be k by s square. Now we get the point. Now we have to find out k. For that we have to use that formula. That is, what is the value here? 32. So 20 log of k by s square means j omega square. Okay, that we have to use omega square. Okay, omega square we can use. So what is the formula we are getting here? 20 log of k minus 40 log of omega, right? That is the formula. Here we are getting 40 because we have two pole. Okay, so formula is dB 20 log k plus minus 20 log omega, but in here it will be 20 into 2 because we have two pole. Okay, so 32 log of k, 20 log of k minus 40 log of omega, because we are taking the value 32 here when omega value equal to 1. That's why omega equal to 1. So if you calculate, k value equal to 39.8. So B is the right answer. Okay, simple problem. Now let us solve another problem. This is also from GATE. Okay. Now the slope is not given, so we have to find out what is the slope of here. Slope here is 0 dB. No problem. What is the slope here? Slope is not known, but we know this is a negative slope. So the term must be k by s to the power n must be there. Then it becomes 0. You must have 1 0 at 2. Okay, So it should be this factor. Then we must pole, that should be this factor. Okay. Now here n and here m. Okay, here p. What is the value of p, m and n? That we have to find out from the slope. Okay, so slope of this first line, we can say that y2, we can take any point, either 1 or 2, no problem. Okay, so say I have taken this point here, y2 minus y1 divided by log of 1 by 0.1. Okay, minus 20 dB. So minus 20 dB means one pole, so n equal to 1, this is cancelled, and so this should be also 1. Okay, this can be cancelled. So minus 20 dB, then plus 20 dB becomes 0, so 1. Now what is the slope here, that you have to find out. So our slope here is, this is your y2 by minus 0 and log 20 by 10. Okay, so minus 20 dB, so we have one pole again. Okay, so this is the point k by s, 1 plus s2, here 1 divided by s plus 10. Okay, now we have to find out k value. Okay, k value we can find out from this point, or this point. Okay, let us take dB equal to 20 log k plus minus log omega. So minus log omega now, because 20 dB line. Okay, we can take this value at omega equal to 0.1. So dB equal to 20 log k minus 20 log omega. Okay, so k equal to 2, that we got. Okay, so in that transfer function we can put k equal to 2, but the problem is here, that now we can take uh, okay, so I think from where we are getting this k, but in this problem what is given, that the steady state error of the closed loop system to a unit ramp is what. So we have to find out steady state error of the system, of this particular transfer function now. Okay, for ramp input. For ramp input means we have to find out kv, velocity error coefficient, which is limit s tends to 0 sgs. So you have to multiply s, okay, with this term gs. So ss cancel out. If you put s equal to 0, so it will be 2. And steady state error formula is what? Nothing but 1 by kv. Okay, so it will be 0.5. So this is another type of question. That means they can give you Bode plot. From that you have to find out transfer function. From that you have to find out the steady state error. This is another type of question. Okay, now another most important point that you have to remember to solve some problem, that is uh, if we have one pole at origin, k by s term, magnitude is k by omega. So if you want to find out gain, that will be 20 log of j omega to 20 log k minus 20 log omega. That is the formula we are using to find out that k value, right? Now here, if we have a one pole at origin, okay, that is minus 20 dB per decade line, okay, and if that line intersect with 0 dB point, if that minus 20 dB line intersect with 0 dB line, then what we can say, this 20 log j omega equal to 0 dB equal to these factors. What we can write, 20 log k equal to 20 log omega, that means omega equal to k, that means omega equal to k. That means if minus 20 dB per decade line intersects with 0 dB line, okay, then k value should be equal to the value of the omega. Similarly, if we have two poles at origin, k by a square, so magnitude equal to k by omega square. If you write the gain formula in dB, 20 log j omega equal to 20 log k minus 20 log omega square, then we can find minus of 40 log omega. Okay, but k by a square, due to two pole at origin, that decay, that line slope must be minus 40 dB per decade. If that slope intersect with 0 dB line, okay, then this gain should be 0. That means this factor should be equal to this factor. Then the value of k should be equal to omega square value, whatever the omega that point, at that point, square value. So this is the two most important point that we have to use. Now in previous problem, what we can see here, okay, that this is your minus 20 dB per decade line, okay, minus 20 dB per decade line. It intersects with 0 dB line at omega equal to 2, okay. That means according to that concept, omega must be equal to k, okay. So k value must be 2, that value we are getting, okay. But in other problem, okay, in other problem this also intersects 0 dB line, okay, but the omega value is not given, so we cannot find out the, okay, this is 40 log omega, right? So k should be equal to omega square. Here omega value is not given, so we cannot find out, okay, but it should be root of that, okay. K value should be omega square, okay. So omega, k value should be omega square. K value is 39 point something, so it is less than 10, right? 10 square equal to 100, so less than 10. So we can find out that if it is given, okay, instead of this value, if this value is given, okay, and this is your minus 40 dB line, 40 dB, this value is given, then k should be equal to omega square, okay. That time we can find out directly. This is the way we have to look into in problem. So these are the concept that you have to use. Now this is another problem again from GATE examination. What you have to find out, we have to find out this a value, b value and this k value. Then we can find this value of a divided by b into k. As simple as that. Now in this problem it is given 6 dB per octave. Now 6 dB per octave means 20 dB per decade, minus or plus same value. 6 dB per octave means 20 dB. So it is 6 minus 6 dB per octave, and that means one pole is there at origin. So term is 1 divided by s. Okay. Then becomes 0 dB per octave. So we have a 0. Okay. So the term comes around 1 s by 2. Okay. 1 0. Then at 4, okay, again 6 dB, so again 1 0, okay, because it rises slope. So 1 plus s divided by 4, okay. So a value, we can see a value equal to 1 by 4, okay, fine. Then at omega equal to 8 becomes 0, so another pole. So 1 divided by s divided by 8, 1 plus s divided by 8. Then another pole, that is 1 plus s divided by 24, right here, okay. Then another pole, minus 6 to double, so two poles are another pole, so 1 plus s by 36. Now see, so b equal to 1 by 24, okay. Now we have to find out what is the value of k, okay. So this is the point we are getting here, okay. S by 2, S by 4. So this is your B. A equal to 1 by 4 we got, B equal to 1 by 24. Now we have to find out K. Now K value we can find out here. We don't know any gain value, so we cannot find out. Okay, we know omega value, but we don't know gain value. Then we cannot find out this K value from these 2 points. Okay, now what we can see, what is given, this is minus 20 dB line and it intersects with 0 dB line, okay, at omega equal to 8. So that should be the value of k. So k is 8. So that is the concept that required. Okay, this is the concept that is required here to solve this problem. Okay, that's why I told you about this concept. Okay, now we can put this a, b and k value, we can calculate. Okay, that's all. Now let us solve another problem. Here it is given that first slope is 20 dB is 20 and slope is 0 dB per decade. That means we have only k term, okay, only k term. Then at point 1, okay, what is the slope we don't know, but we know that we have a pole, that 0, slope is increasing positive. that will be s divided by 0.1 whole to the power m, some value. Okay, that slope we have to find out. That means y2 by y1, that is 140 minus 20 divided by log 10 by 0.1. So this is plus 60 dB per decade. That means m equal to 3 here. Okay, then what is the slope we have to find out. Okay, then we can see whether we have pole or zero. Slope means again y2. Okay, y2 minus y1, 160 minus 140 divided by log of 100 by 10, 20 dB per decade. That means from this 60 dB per decade, this should become 20 dB per decade. So we must have a pole of value 2. 2 pole must be 0 there. So 1 plus s by 10, okay, whole square, minus 60 dB, sorry, plus 60 dB, this is plus 20 dB. So minus 40 dB you have to add, so you have to have pole, 2 pole, then it becomes 0 dB. So plus 20 to 0 we have to add another pole, so 1 plus s by 100. Okay, fine. So this is the transfer function we are getting now. Now we have to find out log of k, I mean k value. Okay, so this is the transfer function we got. Okay, now log 20 log k equal to 20, because we have only 0 dB line, I mean 0 dB per decade. So 20 log k, only k value, 20 log k equal to 20, so k equal to 10. Okay, now we can put k equal to 10 here, we can take this common factor and we can calculate. Okay, so k equal to 10, we can take 1 by 0.3 whole cube as a common factor. Okay, so it will be s plus this, fine. From 1 by 10 square you have to take common 1 by 100. Okay, now we can calculate and we can find out what is the transfer function. Okay, now you can see from that question itself you can find out it very easily. We have cube term here. Okay, we have s plus 10 square, so cube here, square here, that can be a right answer. Okay, probable right answer. Cube, there is no square, cancel. Square cancel. Cube, no square, so cancel. So without calculating this k value, if you know this particular factor, we can take this answer. Okay, cube square, it don't have q square any other point. Okay, so we can get the answer, but this is the total solution. Okay, so this is all about this Bode plot problem. Okay, I have solved some total 11 example problems. Okay, so and I have taken so many examples from GATE questions. Now we can practice all those problem. Okay, so this is all about this Bode plot. Okay, so thank you so much.